Hi all. Once again, I am Devaraj. You know all about me. Today, I am going to talk about the Swiss, the frameworks. We are already explaining a lot of frameworks on Flexed Beach. This is just another one, not just another one. It's having a bit importance than comparing to other frameworks, as you know the Swiss blade as shown in the picture. This is having all kind of capabilities. It's kind of it can be used in modular applications, or some frameworks just support the modular applications. Swiss is not just for modular applications. It supports everything like modular applications and helping the developers to increase the productivity by giving you the support for service handling and to have the best way of mediating the event. That was first invented from the Swiss framework. It's about mediating the event was the first thing Swiss framework came up with, and there are a lot more things we will explore again in detail. So these are all the things what we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss about DI or IOC as an introduction. We will get into detail about what's DI and IOC, and a small introduction on DAO model. I am doing the introduction for DAO model just to make you aware about this thing, so that it can be useful for when we are going to do some exercise on Swiss. And as usual, we are going to see what's Swiss and why Swiss and how it's used, everything. So at the end, we are going to see advanced Swiss. Advanced Swiss, as such, I am calling it as advanced Swiss, as Swiss is always evolving, and Swiss have reached to the point of release of version number 1. It's evolving from last 2 years, and it's now reaching the level version of 1, and this is very interesting to everyone who are familiar with Swiss, as it's day by day it's getting more popular and very much usable. Okay, let us get into example of Swiss DAO at the end of the session. So what the hell is IOC? So IOC is inversion of control design, in which flow of control of a system is inverted as per the Wikipedia's definition. Okay, what's it? What the hell? So okay, separate configuration from execution. Usually the configuration is part of execution, like things get configured when it's being executed. Not the configuration does not comes in front before the execution, and that's part of IOC, where we separate the configuration from execution, and promotes encapsulation. As such, the IOC is always about dry, don't repeat yourself concept, and promotes a simpler and focused components. Okay, dry, don't repeat yourself is about you should not be repeating your code logic at any moment wherever you want. You have to reuse the code as much as possible. It improves the productivity and it improves your application, level of testable applications. It's the way how applications become testable, and how we are going to repeat kind of logic. Consider a CRUD operation. CRUD operation is create, read, update, delete of any objects. The logic is similar, and usually there are I cannot restrict myself about comparing with Caingum, and so I am letting me to compare things with Caingum. Usually in Caingum we have different commands, delegates, just to do the same CRUD operation for different objects. So these kind of logics being repeated can be avoided. That's my point about the dry and how we can use the IOC. So then dependency injection. What's dependency injection? It helps you to inject the objects and get use of deferred instantiation. So what the hell is inject? Inject, it's about you have an object configured already, and that object will be instantiated only when you use the keyword inject. Everyone involved in Flex development are familiar with the keyword like bindable. So like that, inject is also a familiar keyword for those who use IOC frameworks. Usually till the Swiz 1.0 RC, now it's a release candidate. Till then it was auto wire. Now they changed it into the keyword inject. Then deferred instantiation is, as I told, we have configured about how an object we require to be created, that means instantiated. That object is going to be instantiated only when we use the keyword with similar type of class. So that's the deferred instantiation. Context is the whole configuration, we can call. Context helps you engineer the whole application. So it gives you a hold on your application. That's the whole configuration or detail of your application of the Swiz. Then we are here in detailed description of IOC and DI. IOC and DI are all about removing dependencies from your code. As dependency, what I call it is like the objects should not be depending on some other objects when you create a new thing. I will explain it in detail, but it's about the objects should be reusable everywhere without any modification. When we are creating new things, we intend ourselves to make dependencies of some object with another. That should be removed. It's how which can be achieved through IOC and DI. And IOC and DI are not technologies, and they are methods. So it's by this word it's like IOC and DI are not like it's a framework. With the framework IOC and DI comes up, not like that. It's just a way how you can program your code through which you can implement IOC and DI. They are just the way, not a road or concrete thing, not a concrete thing, not a concrete technology as such. It's just a way how you can code to achieve using this pattern. And it's usually referred by Java programmers who use Spring like Hollywood principle. Don't call us, we will call you. Usually it's a simple concept, like whenever in Hollywood someone is going to get approached by newcomers, Hollywood directors will say like, you please don't disturb me, I will call you whenever I have a requirement. So that's the case. Here we are having this Hollywood principle to be used for the objects. So whenever your object is required, that object is going to be created and used. So you need not be, that particular object need not be created and laying on the bay. So it's all about IOC. This is to show the dependency. I have already told you, like we have the objects being depending with each other.